timing. 31 seconds. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let's see who we got here. Take this down. Okay. I'm not even sure where to begin. Welcome to WCIA Network. Definitely need my candles lit for this. I have my little summer moon candles. I sell them on my website. Okay, here we go. You guys, this is a really good one. Welcome to WCIE Network, where everything I do and say here falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. There's going to be a lot of trigger warnings. Yes, Muffin Top. Oh, Crystal. Oh, you subbed for him? You're not going to see this stuff, but you're going to see it today. Everything I say is for the sake of the missing children. Everything I do and say here, channel, show you, mention names, yada, yada. It's all for the sake of the missing children. Today is definitely going to be focusing on their story. I'm focusing on telling you their story. What they went through, what these missing children, adults, teenagers, whoever they are, who has been touched by this evil, I'm telling you their story. Yes, you're going to see basically mostly photos of Benny and Jody Sue. I am not discussing them. I would like chat to stay away from anyone. I'm not the authorities. Anyone that, I'm not saying who's guilty, not guilty. That is not what I do here. Yes, I'm going to be showing you information from their videos, but I really am staying away from focusing on the particular people in general. I would answer the FBI. I did send. I do have contact with FBI. I did meet them over this. The FBI I met with someone over this case. Way in the beginning, I traveled to go meet with them. I email him everything that I feel is substantial enough to follow up, and this is one of them. This is definitely one of them. Let me say welcome to my subscribers. Welcome, welcome Donna and Muffin Top. Thank you. Hi, ladies, for being my mods. Watch this chat room for today. It's gonna be very shocking. Even this first page is shocking, as Benny's finger has a nail polish on it. Understand, I don't mean any harm to him or Jody Sue. It just happens to be all in their video. Crystal, welcome. My members. Crystal, I see here. KD, Miss Peaches. We've got, oh yeah, thumbs up please on your way in. Lisa Gale. And subscribe if you haven't. That'd be wonderful. So you guys could get alerted, because these are just going to get better and better. They are. They're going to just get better and better. Dutch Girl, welcome as a member. Thank you to all my new members, by the way. I appreciate it. KD. I'm going through it. All right, we're going to get started. Today's, yesterday, yes, was the year mark. I don't want to say anniversary, year mark for Little Summer Moon Wells. I put something very silly out there because they wanted to have me put it out there. It isn't silly though, because it's very real. But it was something that just gave a little laughter only because it showed Candace's eyeball getting taken out. And I thought that was just a perfect thing to put up as of yesterday. Today I'm going to bring you through the elements. Everything in this video I'm going to show you, I'm going to have backup information to show you how it matches with everything that I have been doing here. So ignore my dogs barking. Here, I started with going, in the beginning, I've gone through videos, pictures, and in the beginning, a year ago, now I could say a year, I'm like, I know I see something in there. I know I see something. And it's really showing up. Now it's really showing up in order for me to show it to you. Now, pictures like this, you have to look very crystal clear at. One, he's not in a car. The trim around the car changes, the roof changes to a hole in the ground. And here, he's consistently has those little bones in his hands. And this video, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this video. This video was very, very, very simple. Oh, not this one, the one with Benny and Jody Sue. All you have to do is put it on your phone. Put it on as if you're going to play it. You guys could do this while, like now, take the one that says, it's the one with I'm back. It says I'm back. Put it on your phone and you just push 10 seconds forward to see the frame. And that's all you do. Don't move it other than through the 10 seconds forward. And I have hundreds of pictures from it. And every one of them tells a story. Here you obviously see the pink fingernail, which we have seen before. His videos, it seems as if there are a few important things to the Summer Wells Missing Children story. They want everyone to really recognize the fact that there is the stick, a branch, that is very symbolic. It's used somewhere within their process. When Benny holds his phone up during this particular one, this is the one where he takes a ride, I think. I don't know. The beginning, I'm just showing you a few things. These bones, you could find them throughout all of the videos. They're really important. They're important to their process. Welcome to membership room, Chelsea. They're very important to their process. Anytime Benny moves his hand in the car. Now these are car pictures. So understand, when I capture the truth, they're not car pictures anymore. The picture to the right, his hand is not in a car. And they're connected to this mesh with these little, it's the mesh with the little hearts in there. And then if you also notice in his car video, when he holds the phone up, he's actually really kind of telling you the story of the Summer Wells Missing Children. And it lies in between the frames. These little bones and these things, the machine that's white with the heart on it, reveals itself throughout his video. What I see now is, let me pull this up. They have this. If you notice, when he moves his hands, he's not really moving his hands. Things are attached. It's like a whole routine. And the routine is there to cover up what's really going on. We all know that his hands don't look like that. We all know because, by the way, I did call the news station, ask about this news thing that he put up there, and I showed these pictures to them. They don't exist. They don't exist. So this photo that you see in his phone, all I had to do was ask the news station. It didn't exist. That's the machine I'm going to show you. Look at his fingernails. Now, I want you to understand that I believe that it's between the two of them, and the reason that Jody Sue says her hands are black is because she's kind of trying to cover up for the fact that her hands are, for some reason, turned colors. But these are pretty crystal clear. So far, the elements that I know to be true and extremely important are those little bones, the mesh material, and the machine. The machine has not changed since day one that I have found it. It's all the same. What you see to the left is the machine in the kitchen with the little with the clear thing on. That is the machine. What you see to the right is what I pulled. This actually one is from the landscapers. That I showed the landscapers, and I showed a whole presentation. I think what I'll do in the description, and this time I'll do it, is put the videos that are relevant to these photos, because they're really important to watch. This I'm just reviewing so I could get to the point of today's presentation, but they're consistent. So a year ago when I showed the mesh and the hearts, it was like, wow. But now it has to show up in the videos, or else I'm wrong. That little clear piece matches very nicely to what's behind our little summer moon's head that is connected to that box on the wall. That clear thing is for some, it's clear, but I think that those are like the clear tubing or the clear mesh, and that's what gets connected. Those are very important. That those are everywhere, and they could completely like hide them within the picture because they're white. I'm showing you this here because the presentation today is going to explain what these are. In the middle is Arden Papillon. I have Arden Papillon, Summer Moon, Harmony Montgomery, Michael Vaughn, Serenity, Nina, oh my God, all of them, all the ones that I have mentioned. Boswell, all of them have these things connected to their heads somewhere with their adult parent. And the thing is, they're identical. Now, what you see to the right is part of the process. No matter what, this is part of the process. Do I know exactly what they do? No, but it has something to do with saving the world and you know, the resurrection, and basically the boy that just went missing, Dylan Rounds. Dylan Rounds, I believe, tried to build one of these farms and was killed. He was taken for the process. Duty Ron did a very interesting interview with Dylan Round's mother. And I could tell he's thinking about these things, because I could tell by the way he questioned. But I believe that in Utah, I believe that it's the same group. I believe that they tried to build a new homeland there with the seed of these children. And he was killed. It was working. He was killed the day he told his mom, I'm ready for planting, blah, 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 and I'm going to do this. I'm like, and then on the interview, she talks about where he lives, believes in all of this. The resurrection, and it's quite dangerous, whatever it is. And these photos, why isn't this coming out? Wait, hold on. I know I'm just, since I'm touching upon this, I might as well bring this up. Copy, paste. Photos like this of Dylan Rounds show me that he's pretty proud of those. He's planting those. He's planting that. And that's exactly what, those are the pieces that show up across the board. The Watts case, Summer Moon Wells. I have a lot of pictures of those fish things. But this Dylan Rounds, it's very important to get the FBI on this, because there's going to be something in the trailer. There's going to be something in the refrigerators. There's going to be something in the ground. He planted. And then he was killed. Or he didn't plant. He was about to plant. This is a big deal, you guys. It's a big deal. It is a big deal because Harmony Montgomery, where's her picture? Harmony Montgomery's mother, where's that photo? Wait. Here it is. Harmony Montgomery's mother. I'm not saying guilty, not guilty. Her main photo is basically this. The purpose of why they took her child. And I just don't believe anyone is looking into this as far as the FBI. But this is a crazy photo. But this is Harmony Montgomery. She is a Summer Wells missing child. And this is their story. Here's the equipment. It's all over the country. That's the Watts. It travels. That's the one in the middle. The one up on the left-hand side is out of the country. I don't want to put the sick-ass photos. Their photos are really crystal clear, and there's nothing covered up. These children are in the water, dead. They have these things wrapped around them, but this is equipment that is being manufactured. It's a big deal. This is being manufactured. And the bottom left-hand corner is a room full of people being trained on the equipment. I will put all my links in there that match it. This I'm showing you because I'm showing how the equipment is. You travel with it. It travels. And what's to the left, I believe to be Summer in these videos with Michael Vaughn's vigil on December 24th. I think I said 25th on accident in my video. December 24th, it was the night before Christmas Eve. And the video is great to watch. But I'm bringing these little pieces up to you now so I could continue and show you how nothing has changed. Even that yellow thing, the little box and the one all the way on top, I have a picture of Summer Moon with that. I have a picture of her in many situations. This is the traveling bag. This is the bag that they missed. This is the information they missed it. They missed it. I don't know how many of you have watched my videos, but I did a whole video on Chris Watts, the Watts case. And we're watching the video live, and I'm like, you guys, the basement picture's changing. The basement picture changed to this. This comes straight from Chris Watts. I don't know what channel it was, channel news station, while the cops are going through their house. Now, I know for a fact this wasn't in the middle of their basement, because if it was, this case would have been closed that day, right? Interestingly enough, this is what it turned to. So this is what it turned to. And now, as I look back at it, I'm going to be using this as my base to show you Benny and Jody Sue's video. Everything that I have pulled between Betty, Jody Sue, Hilt, whatever his name is, Ernie, of course Don and Candace, Trish, yeah. And that's really it. Like, I've pulled this stuff from their videos, and they match. I'll put those in the description, because even that little thing hanging in the back matches. There's a picture of Michael Vaughn. It's a poster of Michael Vaughn, and behind the poster of Michael Vaughn hangs that exact little skeleton thing. It also hangs on the back of Trish, when I show you the video of her standing in front of her house. Here, I'll show you. This here, so it's an element, and this little Michael Vaughn is so with Summer Moon Wells. I can't even say it loud enough. So see that little guy hanging? This is Michael Vaughn's. And this picture consistently changes. This is basically telling you, here I am. Here I am. And it got no traction. Even when you look at Michael's, his poster photo, they all change. And it's not like they change. They're just deep faked. So they place things over the sick shit that they're doing. This picture here, remember it as I go through Benny and Jody Sue's videos. Remember this picture here with the stick above his head. Okay? And whatever else is changing to the left of our little monkey. But it matches. Nothing has changed. I'm also going back to show you this information before I show you the information on the video. This came from Nation Predator. In one of my videos, it shows, I'm like, holy shit, look what it's showing in the back of, it says something like, oh, we're going to go get a predator or something. I don't know. But it's one of Ernie's videos, and you play it slow, this is what you get. And I'm going to show you how this matches up with Benny's information. It's identical. This is all from Nation, from Ernie. Now, no one did shit about this. And as my, subscribers, my members, everyone who's watching, you see that this matches up, as sick as it looks. Wait till you see Benny's stuff. In this video, to the left is the boy that is getting brutally beat up. And to the right is our summer moon. So in that video, I was showing, Predator Hunter Nation, how they're identical. Whatever summer moon went through is exactly what they're repeating here in Predator Nation's video. And all the way down to the yellow light that I showed the other day. The little yellow light is an element. It's an element. Just a little closer look, you could see that yellow light that I just showed you in the bag. It's part of the setup. It's a big part of the setup. It's a big part of the setup that all these pieces, they come, you travel with it. They're traveling with this shit. And it's used. So like, this is a little blurry when I'm going to show you, but Michael Vaughn's Vigil has the whole setup. This is it. It's the box on the bottom, if anyone recalls the van, remember the picture I showed you guys of Summer and then the back seat? I'm like, that's the equipment, and it looks like something in like a metal thing. It's this. And there's the yellow light. It's this whole thing. I'm going to show you all of this in action. This in action in the video. Basically, this is that. You guys see that? There's the head to the right-hand side. This, what you see here, no different other than when they deep faked it over with stuff. It's just in a different location and they use a different information to cover it up. But that's a real head, and that comes from Ernie's video. This is Ernie's video. And this one is from Michael Vaughn's Vigil, which I believe the children were all there together. The group was there because it was it was the night before Christmas, and it makes sense. 2021, they had Christmas trees there covered in lights. It was a whole thing. So just remember this here. Didn't get any traction because obviously they'd be arrested, right? Another comparison to show you what I'm going to show you today, that this all comes together as a solid story, a solid theory. Obviously, no authority, no one has proven this to be correct. I have not heard of any arrests from it. This is strictly my theory. That's it. Can't get this one wrong, you guys. The other element I need to show you before I go into the video is the hole in the ground. You're going to see that Betty Sue is really in the same hole as Don goes into. I'm showing this because it's kind of the same situation. Benny is talking to Betty Sue as Betty Sue goes in the hole. And she's in the hole to be the deep fake face over it. Who's Got Talent just had this on. Someone was on there the other night and showed this whole thing. So understand that when I show you his information, Betty Sue's in the ground, in a hole, and I will show you that. And this is exactly what I have been telling the authorities to please do. Go dig. Go dig in these holes. His room, and Benny's information, like it matches. Not in a car, not in a car for 100 gazillion time. He's not in a car. This is Nikki Kessinger. I am showing you again how I showed you months ago that this is her picture. This is one photo. No one caught it. This is why I said this shit's attached to a bathroom. In between the wall. In between the wall. This I'm going to show you in the video as well. He's in some hole. His head is on something. And he's against the wall. Like, this is exactly what all my other photos look like. And I could place in this room, watch this, Michael Vaughn. Let's see. As I say that, I probably can't. Oh, is it in here? I probably can't find it. Wait, let's see. Well, I can't show you Michael Vaughn's box, but there's a picture I have of him in the bathroom. This is Michael Vaughn's box that I found in Trisha's video. That to me is Michael Vaughn. It's not even a question to me. You understand? Like, that has to be Michael Vaughn. And he is in a hole. Here's his hole. Wait. Here's Michael Vaughn's hole. Right there. That's the hole I'm going to show you in the videos. And this came straight from the news station. Straight from the news station. It's not like you have to do much digging to find it. At all. Let me find that bathroom. Oh, here's another one of Michael Vaughn. I have so many photos, you guys. It's so much information, and it's really all come together. Look at this one. This one changed. Here's Michael Vaughn in his hole, but this is off of the news, and look what's next to him. Like, that's not supposed to be there. So these are holes, and I'm basically trying to show that this is what happens. Their heads are sticking out of the hole, and this is what happens. And somehow they all get connected to a tree, and these little bones get connected to a tree, and no one really wants to go look for them. As I said to the authorities, there's Michael Vaughn's tree. It's right there. It's hanging from the tree. That is not deep faked. Right there on the tree. You could see it. This is the shit that's going to be seen. It's going to be seen. Here's Hilt. I'm showing his video, his little picture, because I'm showing you how he deep fakes someone's eyeball being taken out, just like I showed yesterday. And to the right is basically a picture of the machine that takes the eyeball out. It's right there. Basically, the eyeball is actually right there. I'll show you. So I also have a video on him. I'm not saying that anyone is guilty. Not guilty, you guys. It's not my story to tell. I'm here to tell the story of the missing children. And this is the machine that is the critter. It's the critter. Here, the critter actually could be found in his, what's his first name? What's his first name? I don't know his first name. Do you guys know it? Here's the machine with the eyeball. It's right there. Hilt. I don't know his first name. Andrew. Okay. His video is very telling. So, to review, this is what the head looks like to the left in Nikki Kissinger's photo. And then these are the hole that you're going to see Jody Sue in. Even that red little thing is in that red circle is in Benny's video and in the pictures. You're going to see this machine. And here we go. Here we go. So all of these photos, nothing has been tampered with. I haven't changed or manipulated any of these. All I did was screenshot it, send it to my computer, and crop it if necessary. I did this last night. Oh, I have over 400 pictures. I'm not showing them all because I'll be able to tell the Summerwell's missing story without going through all of those. This here, Benny is really looking through a glass mirror. Things are reflecting, but they're also reflecting back. And this is how they are able to do the deep fakes and so forth, because Betty Sue's face is actually covering up, it's supposed to be, the face next to her. Okay? And something must have went wrong the night she started filming, because Benny was called in so quickly, and they really needed, he really wanted everyone to get over to his channel and not watch Betty Sue's channel. But the truth is, her channel doesn't show as much as his. It's very interesting. But the face that you want to keep your eyeballs on is usually the face that's right next to the one who's trying to do the deep fake. Okay? So here is the face that is next to Jody. Something And this machine is connected, okay? There's more than one person in here. This picture here is a clear photo of what they're doing to someone. Their mouths are covered. Let me turn it. Now this one shows up a few times. I don't know if he screwed up with the reflection, but something didn't work. Something didn't work. I feel like I don't think he knows, he realizes it. But like it didn't stick. You know what I mean? Here, let me turn this. This here is a this here is a head. This is why I showed you what I did before. Is really actually a head. It's like underneath. It's a head on that. The same one I showed you from the Watts case. It's the same situation. The head is in the same. Let me grab it. And now you guys are going to understand why I picked the pictures that I did to review. Because I know some of you are new, and I have been working on this for a year. I get information that I don't necessarily want to stay up and listen to. Last night was very loud. I did this. It wasn't my presentation, by the way. This is this. Now, Benny just adds his fake fur over the top. I don't know what he's doing, but there's no difference between these two. None. So the Betty Sue is in a hole to cover this up. Okay? To cover this up. Here's Betty Sue in the hole. Now here comes the equipment starts to show pretty quickly. And it was pretty fast that I was like, this shit's going down in this video. And once I started seeing these symbols and all the way in the back of the room, that's who they're working on, is whoever's in the back of the room. Just like Don. Let me go each frame. Like when we're done with this, I'm going to show you guys how to do this with each frame. Look in the back. Wait, I'm going to put it. Don't get caught up in her purple stuff, because what we're doing here is I'm showing you how they cover this up, and I'm showing you the whole entire story. I'm showing you the Summer Wells Missing Children story. I bank on it. I know this is. This is what's really going on. That's in the back of the room. Now here his head is up. So if none of you guys really know, like, you know, like what? Throughout the video, that poor guy, his body location changes. He doesn't stay with it, you know, stay put. He is moving. This guy is not staying put. See? Wait, let me brighten it. Okay, wait, this is a little dark. So this is the same photo of what's going on in the back of the room. That's the truth. The deep fake is I keep calling her freaking Betty Sue. Jody Sue. I don't know why I keep calling her Betty Sue. I did that the last time too. Here, the hands show up and they show these little pieces. These are basically the same hands that you see in Benny's video of the car. Here's the plastic that they use for some reason. This is part of their process. This is part of their process. This is how they cover it up. I really wish the authorities would really look at this, because I feel as if you could see the children that are in here's face on that white thing. If you look within here. So if you crop it into a section here, let me brighten it. This little piece here, that's whoever is getting the shit kicked out of him's head. This is the machinery, you see. And the children that are being victimized are on there. Their faces, their pictures are on there, you see. I don't know why, but this is it. There's the stick. This is part of the machinery and part of how they communicate. How they communicate. It's right there. You also, I'm sure, could see their faces. I know they're in there. I don't know what you guys could see. I don't know what you guys could see compared to what I see. I don't. So when I say I see a head on silver platter, I don't know if that's what you guys all see. See, like this picture here. This one here basically is the head that I talk about. Head on a platter. This is the machine, you guys. That's what the machine looks like that gets connected to the head. That's it. And it matches. Anyone who's been watching me, anyone who's been watching me knows that this shit matches. Like they know that this is the machine. Wait, let me put it right straight up. And this all matches what I just showed you. And the head is on the top and the body goes underneath, I think. I think this is what pops up from the ground. That's that. It's in Benny's phone. This is definitely like a surgical bed, surgical something. And there isn't just one, there's 3 people in this thing. 3 or maybe 3, but as I continue, there's a lot of photos. As I get towards the end, you'll see all their hands they hold hands at the end. But this is the machine. Let's see. See, as we talk, ooh, the other ones will show even more. So let's get the other photo. Trigger warning throughout this whole thing, you guys. It's just sick. Here's the one on the bottom. Left eye removed. Left eye has been removed. And the tongue, I think. So this is just all on one page. Here you could see the number 5 clearly in the metal, but to the other side, the right side, there's someone holding her face. And you could see the clip. See, like, there's certain things that they really do show much clearer. Like that's one of the hanging clips that they have over the head. See? And then there's the heart. They're holding the face. Oh, I covered up where the, let me show you where they set this little piece of machine. Here, I covered it up on there by accident. Here is where the 5 is. I brightened it. Right there, that's the machine. It's across the front. See how it's like across. And it looks like she's in a cylinder. Now, here's more photos that are very incriminating. Let me brighten them up. I didn't have time to brighten them up because I just started putting them in the PDF. This one to the right, obviously, is neither one of them. And this is why I showed you the pictures from before, because this is clearly a head on a platter. Like, I won't forget it. I don't know, someone was making fun of me. They're like, and this lady said she had a head on a platter. I'm like, well, it is. This is no different from what I just showed you. This is no different. It's no different. Let me put it next to it. Here. That is no different from, basically it's the same thing. Wait. Basically what you see here is this. Same thing. Same thing. Same machines, same metal. Everything is the same. And those are hands over there. Let me see what page. It's 31. So, let me brighten that up also. If I'm correct, the fingers should be holding something. Let's see. Okay. Now we all know that this isn't Jody Sue. Copy. First of all, that's that picture. Oh, let me turn it the other way. Copy. Here, this is what it is. The face is coming through. Trying to see which way to turn it. I think I'm going to try the other way also. Oh no, this way. Sideways. So turn it sideways. There we go. There's a lot going on there. Here, I'll turn it all different ways for you guys. So turning it all different ways does make a difference. So here you could see, oh, I see. It looks like they're piercing them. They pierce them with that wood. This is like the wood piece that they save, that they keep. And you know how there's like always like a piece of wood that's like connected or something? Here, because this is the other reason. This Dylan Round. Another reason I thought that because Dylan Round has that same situation when he was a little boy. This is Dylan, who just went missing in Utah as a child. And I always see, like, even though Summer's like in the leaves, these sticks are really important. And this is him. This is from Dylan Round, and that's just a very unnatural thing to be doing. It's very unnatural. And this looks to me as if wait, let me stop and channel. Let's stop a minute. Got it. Okay. So I'm supposed to show you, and I know I'm right. The only ones that are going to know I'm right is whoever is holding this up. All that is, they say, is that. That's all that is. And they're not even making it. They're just saying, that's all it is. It's nothing more. So I guess I was exaggerating in my own little story. They're saying no to me. That's all that is that piece that he's holding is that. And they're going to say, they say he is saying, you're right. It's all it is. It's that. Like, she just said that he's agreeing. So. And that's ahead. Here, trigger warning, but I have to put it out there. This is the machine that's doing what it's doing. It's going in there with the little critter and it's removing the eyeball. That's what it's doing. What page is this? 33. Let me brighten it up. Now, I'm going to, if you guys, actually it'd be hard for me to show you. If you guys open up your phone and just any video, like you're going to play it, do 10 seconds. Just push the 10-second thing over. That's all. Keep doing it and watch what you see. It's crazy. So, obviously, this really is not Benny, but this is the Summerwell's Missing Children story. Period. And they're coming out of a hole. This little purple thing, I said everything is purple. Like the purple needs to go away. Okay? It's a really good cover up. This is the hole in the wall, in the ground. And I can't believe the authorities have not dug or asked any of these particular people any questions or let them know that they're in these videos. That's the hole in the ground. You know how he takes his shirt off? Well, he's covering the hole in the ground. Now, I put this in there because this shows a very close-up of the equipment. And it also has a name. I don't know what that is. But this is the equipment that I have been showing you guys. And they're obviously, that's not Jody Sue's hand. It's that person who's to the left. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you a close-up of this particular thing. So, actually I have many pictures of it. It's like the E. It's like the, let's see. I'll just pull a couple of them. So this was in one of their videos. This was in one of Benny's videos. I'm like, oh, that's the equipment. And everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? So that's that. That's that right there. Okay? They're very proud of it. They're very proud of it. Robin has it superimposed into the microwave. Let's see if I have that one. Yeah, I do. All right, let me show you this. Okay. Copy. Okay. And it's this as well. This thing. So it stays constant. That is the shape of the machinery. Something else comes with it. I don't know what they do with it, but you're seeing the whole thing to the right. This also, I could just imagine. This is real equipment, you guys, and it's really kind of in the fake car, to tell you the truth. If you really pay attention, you'd see it around their hands when he makes all these silly hand movements. They're not even his fingers. Down in the left-hand corner, again, it's not Jody Sue, and there's someone's hand coming out, right? It's not natural. Let me brighten it. Okay, let me brighten it. Okay, to the left is what you see in that little window in the bottom of the right picture. That's what's in the little window. Here is a heart. Now, I don't know if it's a real heart, but it's a heart. This is attached to whoever is laying there. And I think that these are the sticks. I think these are the same sticks that you see in the equipment box. They're just these silver sticks with a heart on the top. And you could see clearly right in the middle of her photo is showing what's happening, you see. The middle of the photo, if you ignore everything around it, look at the E. Here, let me crop it. It's like an E or a 5. I really don't know exactly. Here, I'm going to crop it. But there's a hand in there, basically. Okay, and crop it. This is, again, part of the equipment. It's not Jody Sue. Right in the middle is what they're trying to cover up. So Jody Sue is the deep fake for this. That person's in the ground. That's the machine. And that person is underneath her, and she's in the ground. Really, the truth is, I could show hundreds of these. And you know, I really wonder if this is going to create them to go dig. I mean, this is something you guys could go look at yourself on his videos. They're not complicated to look at. They're right there. I'm going to show you how to play the video. But you can't really... That's the situation. This is it. That is the situation. That's what you see in there. That is not deep faked. It's not deep fake. The deep fake is her freaking face. She's part of the... you know, Candace used to do this part. Candace did. Somehow they got the keys. This is more equipment that they connect to whoever's poor body that is. This is what it looks like. This is real equipment, you guys. I don't even know. This is real equipment, and it looks like a phone. It's not a phone. And it shows up clearly. This shows up so clearly in the other photos. It's just they're covered in the white tubing in maroon, and this is what these kids are going through. Let me turn it. I want you to look at this picture. Let me turn it. Look into the photo and look around the photo. This photo speaks volumes, you guys. This is somewhere deep down under. And it's been in her family, this location, very long time, and this is really the sale of this property is what she was talking about in her video. She's not talking about the sale of a house. And they really wanted to keep it within the family. Only family and friends could have such precious land. And this is it. This is the land she's talking about. And she's saying someone wanted in. And I think somewhere along the way that Summer Moon Wells was part of the negotiating. They sold her. It's got something to do with the property, land, money. Maybe it was the Wells wanted in. I don't know. But I do know and hear that. That Jody Sue's talking about this property. This property is very precious. You don't just give it away. And you don't sell it or give it to someone who is not family and friends. It's not for theirs to sell. Aha. Aha. I think Don was trying to sell it from underneath. That's it. Don was trying to sell it from underneath Jody Sue. And Jody Sue's like, you can't fucking do that because I have this shit information. It's really my family's property at the end of the day. And he's like, he went to go sell it to someone because he needed the money. And it wasn't for Candace to sell. It wasn't for them to sell. Somewhere along the way, Jody Sue, and I'm very sorry for that, somewhere along the way, she had to give up a child because what she said to them was, I had to give up a fucking child. She had to give up a child to get the power she has. She had to do it herself in order to get the power and the key to what she has. And there are two other parties. There's just not one person, there's two. The other child that went with Summer, I think, is the person that's also involved in this. And the big money, it's like it's how they sell their property. That's what I'm hearing, you guys, right now. And as I speak, usually if I speak truth, the photo will then show more truth. And it will It will shine through. The truth will shine through. I think that is the truth. Because those gates you see behind there are the gates of hell. This is exactly what the authorities have to find. Is what's behind her. She is in her fortress. She's not giving this shit to anyone. Like, who the fuck do they think they are? She just comes walking in and gonna get this, She was mad. And Jody Sue knows the pain. She knows the pain. And that's where she goes to that pain to cover up her story. She went to that pain the day that she cried, fake cried in the car. And as soon as I heard that, I'm like, that's her story. She could only work through pain. And that is the only place that she goes. That is the only place that she could go to make herself feel better about what she's doing. It's the only place that gives her, I wouldn't give her anything that covers up for her sadness. For her sadness. So Jody Sue had to do this with her children. Maybe they're behind her. I don't know. And the Wells sacrificed. They really sacrificed. They needed the money. They needed a lot of things. And Jody Sue knows they sacrificed her because she had to do it. So she's like, there's no way out. There's no way out. This is it. This is your way out. Look at how the picture has changed. And this is WCIA Network at its best. Many times a photo, I'm told to just, it's important. You need to keep it there and speak the story. And that's what I just did, because what I have learned through Summer Moon Wells is that I have learned about myself. Like, I've learned how to work with the gifts I have in a way that I need to right now. And it works. In Summer Moon Wells, Missing Children introduced me to myself, I guess. And that's what I thanked her for yesterday. And their stories are to be told, and I think that it's coming through me because I'm open to it, and I was also in a place of looking and finding a way to use my gifts. I've been doing it my whole life. In Summer Moon Wells, I locked with her eyes like everyone else did, because that was her purpose. Her purpose is to tell the story and to change people's lives for it. And I think that if there is any book to be written, her story is already being told through this channel. If there's any kind of a book to be written, it would be how Summer Moon Wells changed changed and touched so many people's lives around the country. I think more so than any other case. How she has really impacted the crime on YouTube. So this picture will continuously change. What it's telling me is this is the Summer Moon Missing Children story. She's sitting in the piece of property that is her domain. And don't fuck with her. Don't take her property away and think that you're going to get a piece of this for no reason, for not doing anything. You need to sacrifice the way that she did to earn and receive what they believe to be real and good through this piece of property. See how now here's an example. See how I just said that? And so what I just spoke must have something to do with that monkey face, right? So that must represent, that this little piece here must represent family value to her, in like this is a massive symbol to her and to the history of their land. This here represents the reasons that she is protecting, she's protecting this land. She's protecting the gates. These are the keys. And you just can't get in. You just can't get in. And this is very, out of all the elements, I've never seen this so clearly, I have to say. But this has to do, maybe that's because it really has nothing, the missing children know what that is, but this isn't a big part of their story. This is sorry I keep using her name, but I have to. This is more whoever's behind this story. This is their story of what we're seeing. This is her story. This here is Jody Sue's story. Not the kid's story. They don't want to discuss her loss, her children, and what's going on down there. Because that is after they're already gone. This is where they go. This is where they go. So, this is all of it down there, they're saying. This is where we all go. And down there, you guys, I really don't know where. I don't really know where. They don't. Maybe it's because they don't know where. They can't see where they're going, she says. It's cold. It's cold and dark. It's cold and dark. And they're saying the walls feel dark and damp. When they go down there, they're still alive. But I have to say, I'm going to put myself on there, and I'm sorry, everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. I think she is the queen bee. Wow. Wow. See how she's laying in front of someone? See how she's, her body is covering up another person? What I want you to watch, actually, I'm going to stay on this for a moment and just, they want me to crop it in. Oh, pull it up. Oh my God, I didn't even see this. All right, I get it now. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, you guys, I just have to freaking laugh at myself. I don't know what else to do other than laugh. Okay. This is what she just asked me to do. Remember I said they're all in there? Well, you guys don't see that part of the picture because I cropped it out. And I just was told to bring it back in. Look at the bottom. It's weird, right? Wow. We're going to have to come back to this one. These photos are towards the end of his video, and it shows, these are, I think, I have this feeling from what I remember, these are really, really bad photos. Like, they're all bad photos, but it does show what happens when they're done and towards the end. And what's in the corner really shows the story. And this is no different from what I've been showing you. That is what you're looking at there is exactly what we have been looking at for a year. This is, whoops. These are the same. Look. That's where you get that E, you know. It's probably the 5. This is it. Boom. So what I'm showing here, you guys, really is that this video holds the whole entire story down to every detail, is what I'm getting at. As crazy as it looks, here it is with a real person. And it doesn't even faze us because we're like, oh, whatever. Oh, it's fake. Well, it's because we've been looking at it for so long. Again, he's showing the equipment. He's showing the real person. There's the box. Eyes and fingers. I mean, did you guys get that? Like, did you see the eyes and fingers? Here, I'll crop it in. I'm sorry, these are dark when I put them up because I was just rushing to get this pulled together. All right, let me crop this. So this is what's to the left. Obviously, that's not Benny, right? That's not Benny. And he has those lights in the eye, those three little lights. I showed you how Andrew had that in his eyes. And the middle one is like a finger cutter or something. I think it's cutting the tip off of a finger. I might be wrong. But either way, it shouldn't be there. Like, these go together, you see. Like, I think they're showing that his finger was chopped. And the finger cutter's right there. It's in the third one as well. Again, this is the hole that the authorities need to find. They need to go find this because Summer Moon Wells was in this. I know so because the sides are exactly the same, and this is a Summer Wells Missing Children story, so I know that. I mean, Jody Sue is sitting in the same white metal stuff that Summer Moon Wells, that I show over and over and over, is stuck to her head. This is the Summer Moon Wells Missing Children story. This is exactly what Summer Moon has attached to her head. That you see this. Here, let me turn it. I'm going to show you how it matches perfectly to the poster that she is on the poster, and the heart that's in there, this little heart, is attached to Summer. Like, did you think anyone's going to give a shit? Do you think anyone's going to do something about this? Seriously? I mean, I thought I was going to maybe at least get a phone call and say, don't put it on because it's so incriminating. Like, just wait. Nope. No. Nothing. Zero zilcho. So what Jody Sue has next to her head, copy, is exactly what Summer Moon has next to her head in the poster. In the poster. You see that? The same. Exactly the same. Like, not one element is different from what I have been showing. Like, it hasn't changed the least bit. Nothing. 1 year I've been showing it. And you could see her hole. This is exactly the hole I've been talking about. Summer Moon is in that same maroon hole. See that? See it on the bottom? This is that. This is Summer Moon. That is Jody Sue. It's the same thing. Here, let me try to crop it a little better. This is, so how could I explain this? Jody Sue, and that thing on her head, Let me crop the floor. Okay. So this here and this are the same. Head's in the corner. They're in a box. This is the same. And it's the same thing as that's why I showed you Michael Vaughn's. He's in a box. He's sitting in a box. So is Summer. So is Jody. With that white thing attached to her head. See this? Same equipment. Same equipment. This is showing more of the white, and she's looking down. She's definitely looking down, and they're covering, you know, see there's like two little faces. They're like in there. And then, oh, I think I showed in the next picture. I don't? So that's an eyeball. Wait, let me show you. Before I like start spurting out what's what. Okay, 46. Wait, what page am I on? Oh, 44. Okay. Yeah, I do show it in a different one, but I'm going to go to 44. This here, so as I'm getting back to the, you know, further into the story and grabbing photos from the end of his video, it really does show that there's two people here. Here's one. They're not his fingers because this changes. There's an eyeball there, but I'm not going to get so crazy with all the there's so much in here. What the heck? All right. Edit. Copy. I don't see. All right, this one. Unless it's under there, no? It's weird. Wait. Well, that to me is an eyeball right there. First, on this side, you have a different situation in the phone. And then I tried to, let me see if I could grab it again. Crap. Yeah. Okay, I see what happened. All right, I want to show you what's in this phone, because as it gets towards the end, it becomes a little gruesome, but it also shows truth. And they do have this. Oh, you want to know what it looks like? It looks like that flying little thing that was in the little critter that was the little screwdriver thing that was flying in Summer's video. It looks just like this. So look at the screw that goes right through the head to the back. It's like a screw, right? I bet you I wonder, let me see if that's the same as Summer's little critter that was flying behind her in the video. Oh, speck flying. Screw. Okay, I have it here. Remember this shape. This is like a little thing that goes through the head, right? So this, all this is changing. You obviously totally get my point, right? This is really important for the authorities to see and recognize that this is deep down in the ground. At least that's where they get sent. Deep down in the ground. Oh, let's see. There's that little thing flying. Wait. Let me zoom into the little bone. That's the most important. And I never knew that they put it over the eye. It looks like it's over the eye. Edit, copy. Oh yeah, that's the little heart. Now obviously it's not Jody Sue, but it's over the eye. These tell the Summerwell's missing children story so well. So well. I mean, every little, the back of it, each little corner shows something. It shows the story. Let's see what's in this corner. You know, it depends on how you twist and turn it. The whole thing is in here, and really, I'd love to start twisting and turning and showing you guys every corner, but you guys could have fun with that later, you know, on your own time, because I did that for a year, and it really, really, really was amazing, and it's really brought me here today, right? But I think that you guys should, you know, challenge yourself, and you go in and look at these elements. You know which ones to look for. They could figure this shit out. This is what they do. Oh my God. Is that the big leaf? Is that the symbol of that leaf? You know, there's that big leaf that these kids hold on to. Wait, what page is this? Oh my God, you guys, the pictures are changing so fast in my PDF that it's like I don't know what page I'm looking at. That's how fast that they're showing their story in my eyes. In my eyes, they're telling the story so freaking fast in these pictures. Like I see the whole entire thing. Wow. Let's see what happens here. You guys should really compare this photo to the one that where Summer is, she's like holding a leaf, sitting in the woods all by herself. And there are other children that do that same thing. It's interesting. Let's see. There's a lot here. The more I speak it, the more it shows. You guys, it's super, super time to shut this shit down. I mean, it's time to shut this shit down. There's just too much. It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, her hands are in a finger cutter. Actually in a finger cutter. And nothing's being done about it. This is what you're looking at, you guys. That's what you're looking at. Wow. You know what? A lot of people are going to stop with the summer wells because they're not going to be able to handle it. They're going to blame it on if things are getting too crazy. Well, A, it's always been this crazy. You just haven't paid attention. And people are afraid. I mean, why would we want to look at this? I'm looking at it and showing it, and I'm up here because it's either that or just let this continue and let the children just not tell their story and just continue this. It's not an option for me. It's not an option for me. And you know, people will, and you know, this has to be so deeply protected, because if it wasn't, it would be busted open by now. I mean, these are pretty clear. Pretty clear. I'm sorry to show that, but I have to. And if they're going to do nothing about this, there's something seriously wrong in Hawkins County. There's no head, and the one on the bottom has the fingers sticking out of the bottom. Believe it or not, I've seen that before. They deep faked it into the carnival of the underground, at the carnival of the underground, right there, right in the underground. It shows like these kids' fingers, these fingers just coming out of the bottom, just like that. I have a picture of it, and it's in one of my videos. This is with the stick, with the machine, and this here, this picture here, you guys, wait, was one of this picture here, wait, let me brighten it up, was one of the first photos that I said, oh my God, his head is in the corner. His head is in the corner with the Summer Moon Wells poster. And let me flip it this way. Yeah, it was this way. Well, you have to flip it because this is all being reflected. This here, I have so many pictures just like that. So many. Let me see. It's with the thing in the mouth and the whole thing. It's pretty much this. It's all the same. Wait, let me look at something. Previous 30 days. No. I'm gonna put links in the description. It's the only way I could do this, of where for you guys to find more of this. Like if like heads in the corner with Summer Moon Wells' poster. I'll give you guys a link. I'll make a description of all of this because it could all be backed up. All of this could be backed up with absolutely incredible, factual, to me, factual. Nothing's fact until it's freaking proven, right? So that little screw, watch this. I showed this yesterday. So Summer's about to come on this video. The little screw now makes sense because it's at the end of the day. There's something with that, right? Watch how Robin had, or I don't know if it's Robin's. Watch the screw from behind her back up here. It comes off her body. There, it's growing right by her arm. And it just moves. It's just like floating in air. And it floats throughout the video. How weird is that? But they have, watch. They have things like this, and now it makes sense. And I think everything behind her is the equipment. I think it's just laying there. It's just laying there. Here, I want you to see this one. This is the little critter that follows Summer everywhere. Look at the critter by her face. It's in the video. That's the same critter I showed you guys yesterday. It's a major part of the process, that critter. in the video, that critter is there, but what's very interesting, here's the photo. Let me see if I have it here. Is the pictures that they have of that little thing, it changes. Wait. Oh, tell me I didn't keep it. Oh, wait. One second, I'm a-looking. I thought I put it to the side. Wait. Not in that one. It's very interesting. Wait, I want to see if I didn't keep it. Shoot. It's a picture of this critter. And it like changes, like it's connected to her ear, and then it like moves all around. It's really strange. Wait, I'm not done. A couple other photos. So you guys, really the Summer Wells Missing Children story is still going strong. No one has stopped them because it continues. It's continuing. It's continuing. And I don't see anyone moving in. You know, like moving in to stop it. Let me show you a few pictures that back up particular pieces of equipment, and then this is what this is today's video. That little yellow light, and this is why I say please dig on the Wells property. It shows up right in the middle of where he's doing his construction. Yes, is it deep faked? I don't know. I think it might be there and it's just erased. But his construction really, really matches up. Really matches up with what's going on. And this here was also in the video yesterday for her year mark. I was very curious to know where that metal is. This is important, I think, to know, because they have the markings on the top of that metal thing. That's there. Like, that is really, really clearly there. And it's wherever these balloons were. But in AF whatever's video, it showed this very clearly. So, I mean, obviously I wasn't there, but it's important, I think, to really to look at that. To look at that. Also, I want you guys to be aware that I still have this location, Appalachian Fairground and by the tunnel, on my list, because that's where the green face was, and this was the video of Trish with the boxes around her. So I may have not gone over that today, but this stays as a solid piece of evidence. In the video yesterday, Little Summer Moon's poster becomes the box, the 5. Now, this is in the poster, and I'm showing you how it matches to Summer Wells on the bottom, and then the other one is Arden Papillon in Montana, And then that one's Trish's. And then the one up in the right-hand corner is from the night that they had fireworks at the Wells house. But Summer Moon's poster looks like this. The middle top. That's what happens to it. But it stays the same. It stays the same. Also notice, if you guys have time, go back to the old pictures like these. Candace is basically holding a child. And they look crazy. They look exactly like what I'm showing you. And these guys, everyone thought I was nuts about bringing them up, but this is the landscaping company. I told you I would show you where I got the box. That's where it's from. That's where it's from. Let me see here. The other connection I made that I put away for a different time was this one. That is from her birthday. This doesn't look crazy to me anymore because I get it. This was from the carnival, but it looks just like what I just showed you. You know, pictures like this that I've shown in the past, I'm showing you guys that I just showed you clearer photos. Pictures like this look nutty, right? The one to the right is from Michael Vaughn's vigil. This one, the bottom photos are from the Wells property when they're moving lumber in and out. That's really what's under it, and that is the machine that I've been showing you. That's the metal part that holds the head, and it looks like they're putting it in between. Like, it looks like they pull that in and it goes in there. It like goes in between the wood, like in the middle. Like I said, like in between the wall. And that's on the Wells property. There's a lot here. There's a lot. This is a very, very close up of the machine. In Benny's video, but the one to the left, that is it. Like, that's a real nice close up photo. And there's the little piece of wood, the little piece of bone that's so important. Now, knowing that it's, Harmony Montgomery, they're digging for her. I want to show you a face expression that the kids all make. And I have, when you look through my videos, I have many of the kids like this. And like they all have the same thing in their mouth. When you go closer to these children, you will see that they do. It's whatever those things are. They're whatever they are. This is why Harmony Montgomery is the same as Summer Wells Missing Children. It's the same to me. Also notice when you look at her video, Robbins, this to me is not the Summer Moon Wells we know. I feel like this is somebody else. I want to know what you guys think. This is a whole different face to me. It's a whole different person. It's Not her. Doesn't seem like her to me at all. This seems like the older Summer Wells that we don't know. I'm not really quite sure because when I put the faces next to each other, to me they're not the same person. It's weird. It's weird, is what I have to say. It's. Let me open chat. Do you guys think that's someone different? It's someone taller. Yeah, that's a boy. That's what I said. Like, a lot of her pictures. Thank you for the super chat, Donna. Thank you. And thank you. Keeping my place safe. This is someone who's taller. This just seems like a different picture, and like it was swapped out. It was swapped out. Like that is someone who, I don't know, isn't Summer. Doesn't look like her to me. Once in a while, I know I show this, but this is also something I want you guys to look at. Once in a while, I see these little teeny homes. These little teeny cabin-like things that are shown in, like landscapers videos. It has the little machines in the back of these little houses. Just to let you know, this is like, oh, thank you, long gone. Thank you for that super chat. It's something to look at and to recognize, because those big hearts like that are part of the story, and it goes all the way back to Ramsey. This is Ramsey's room. They probably didn't know what the hell they were looking at. They're probably like, what is this shit? I think that was, let me see, I think that was, no, I think I just went through all of it. Oh, and maybe for those who have never seen this picture, I think I showed it earlier, I don't know. Oh yeah, I did, with the yellow. I showed all these. And I still think that these are actually the machines. I think these are actually the machines that are wrapped up, ready to go. You guys, if this does not pull some traction and get some people's noticing and get some people to stop and do something, I'm not really quite sure what will. I mean, there's a lot here. A lot of pictures. A lot of pictures that are identical to each other. Really close to each other. Where's my, oh, is my phone here? No. Huh. Let me look at these pictures and see if I feel like, I think I showed all the ones I want. Let's see. Start all the way in the back, because maybe I have like over 400 photos. But if you guys want to do this yourself, take your phone out, open up this video, and all you got to do is don't play it. Put it at the beginning. Just put it at the beginning as if you're about to play it. And push the 10 seconds forward. Go 10 seconds forward and just keep doing that. And that should do it. Then do it the opposite direction. Go backwards, but don't touch the cursor. All right. All right, let me see. Because I really don't have to post anymore. But I want to see if there's a... There's one thing I'm looking for. I'm going to keep doing this kind of a format until the story is busted open. That's it. I'm not sure why I would stop doing what I'm doing. Especially when no one's paying attention. You guys are paying attention, but like, I'm not the authorities. We're not the authorities. What are we supposed to do? Like, this to me looks like she's connected to a tin can. Probably like the cans they took out. Or they're bringing cans in at Harmonies. I think they're bringing them in. Or maybe those were cans they were bringing out. You guys, were those the same cans? Someone look up the Harmony case. Are these the same cans? I know that they were like toxic cans. Oh, thank you, Muffin Top. Wait, let me grab my phone. All right, let me see. Let's see, Harmony Montgomery. Oh, thanks, guys. Harmony Montgomery. All right, let me see if I can get a picture. Let's see.
Was last seen. Christina Rex is live in Manchester tonight. Christina, I know you've been in contact with investigators all night.
Yeah, Lisa, the last police car left this Union Street location within the last hour, and they've been here since the early morning.
Oh, let's see this one.
Sean, Manchester police began quietly securing this section of Union Street last night. A few neighbors were displaced, and very early this morning, teams of law enforcement started to arrive here. The focus, a second-floor apartment where Adam Montgomery used to live. News 9 first on the scene as law enforcement sets up this large-scale operation. Here on the scene, the Attorney General's Office, U.S. Marshals, FBI, Manchester Police, and Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputies. Around back, Manchester Fire has a large incident tent and large white piping going into the building. Before a green privacy tent was put up out front, News 9 could see investigators unpacking large scopes. News 9, the first to confirm this is part of the ongoing and urgent search for Harmony Montgomery, missing now for more than 2 years. She was last in the physical, legal custody of her father, Adam Montgomery, who lived here with his estranged wife, Kayla, last year. Kayla now out on bail. Adam remains in custody on weapons charges. The operation is drawing onlookers and well-wishers, some shouting their thanks to police as they drive by.
Oh, geez, they didn't even say it.
Not excited in a bad
Wait. Okay.
Search scene spanning an entire block on Union Street. The FBI and Manchester Police zeroing in on an apartment building related to the disappearance of Harmony Montgomery. The girl was last seen in 2019 when she was 5 years old. Her father, Adam, and stepmother, Kayla, once lived in this apartment, bringing investigators here today.
Trying to remain hopeful. I mean,
I want to
it
see
looks
if they
horrible,
say it.
but that's all we
I'll
can
just
do is
check
remain
this
hopeful.
one.
That's it. Just hope that they figure out what happened.
In one development, investigators removed a refrigerator from the apartment building and wrapped the unit in plastic. It was then loaded onto a truck. Orange biohazard labels attached. Other items also marked evidence were loaded up as well.
Hopefully we can find some type of evidence.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look. Yeah, Sleuth Mom is the one. She does a great job. What kind of a can is that, you guys? Let me look up Sleuth Mom. Let's see. Well, I'm going to take a snapshot of this and see if it matches, because that's definitely a can that's marked with something, right? And it's going to the head that's on the you guys, the head's between the wall. Look at that. You see? Look what's happening as I speak. See, I picked the right picture to... Wait, see, these are the ones that I didn't really focus on because I was running so late. Wait. Let's see what this one. This looks like it's between... This is where it is, you guys. You see that? It's showing that it's stuck in there. It's there. Let's see. That's where it is. I think maybe that's plaster. You guys, this is in a space. Wow. Huh. See the stuff that I didn't get? They built this all. That's in a small space. And see how that's not Jody Sue? Look at this person has no arms. You see that? Like it's not like real, basically. Okay, let me keep going. Lot of information. The authorities could really do a number on this. Okay, here comes some more. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys, here's one you could totally see the person laying in it. You're not, wait till you see this one. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. And this is what it looks like normally. This is what the picture looks like. And then you zoom into that section. Look what you have. Is this outside? You guys, that's the location outside. Are they doing this shit outside? This is not in the garage. This is the location. It's a maroon box. That's the machine, you guys. This is the side of the wall. This is one of the sides of the wall. So this, the bottom right hand corner, this is different. He's lining them up. Wow. So here's the head with on a platter on a number 5 box, just like we said. Right there. Unreal. Did they say in Harmony's case that they were taking out? Could someone look that up? They were taking out biochemical equipment or bringing in? It's real important because this would be something that the authorities would want to see. It would be really important to the case, right? Here's another one like that. Let's see. So here's another one, but see, because I took every 10 seconds, this one is lined up perfectly. This face is lined up perfectly with Jody Sue's. Someone should take a snapshot of this and send it in. No, they brought out tins. I saw them bringing out tins. I did. I saw them bringing tins out. They were bringing out a fridge with bio. There's a section where they were holding tins. Look, you guys. I think this is a big deal. This is a very aligned photo right now. No, I think the 5 represents Don, but someone told me the 5 represents this blood exchange thing. It's just some blood exchange thing. When you turn this one around and you look at the top of the head, wait, let me turn it to the right. Okay. And you look at the top, it's the same metally top. On the equipment. See that top? Oh, okay, they took them inside and then brought them back out. I think that this is probably the same type of a thing. I bet it's biohazardous. And they're using, Jody Sue's face on the top of it to try to cover up most of it, is what they're doing. I'm just opening up photos that I didn't do yet before. I have just so many that I think I'm supposed to just open up. And it looks like I missed a lot of the good ones. Yeah, this one, it's very interesting how they really show everything thinking that we don't know what we're doing. Like there's the bones in the back. See, Jody Sue's head has, it has that mesh stuff. Look at that. Exactly what I saw between the heads of all the children. There it is. I showed that in my presentation. Maybe this is why showing me now. That is the same thing as I showed you earlier between Arden Papillon and whatever other kids. They all have this shit between them and their parent. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys, these kids are in boxes. Like, look at this. The authorities have to be able to find this. Or just ask them. Why don't they just ask them? Oh, are they putting them in one? Okay, I see. Are they putting them in one area and then it comes out the other? Summer, are they putting you in one area and then it comes out the other? Okay, this is really weird. Look what's happened. Look what happened to the oh God. Look at this. Now look at, a second ago it wasn't like that. Is it a fire? Do they put them through fire? Who's in between there? There are a lot of people in here. Jeez. It's coming out another end. It's being transferred. coming out. It's going out once done. That's outside. Oops, let me get my charger. Okay. Okay. You guys see that? Is that recognizable to you? Like, all right. Let me look at any more that we missed that are important. Yeah, they really, most of which these all show, basically, it's the machine. It's the same white structure that winds up around Summer Moon Wells. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's not up to me to question anybody, but this to me is the equipment that was wrapped around her. It's got the number 5 on it. There's the box. That's the equipment. You see it has all the same information. There's the little number 5 box. There's the white, the metal. They have them on some machine, and they're obviously someone built this fucking equipment for them. This isn't like equipment that you just hand make. This is medical equipment. You want to know what, you guys? I think this is what the refrigerator was used for. The sliver of this piece, like this. I think that, yeah. This part went into a refrigerator. This part went into a refrigerator. The refrigerator should, hopefully they'll be able to get DNA off the refrigerator, because there's a part in there, like Summer said, they put it in there so you can't see what's behind her. And she said, that's all of me, remember? She's like, that's all of me. And what I'm hearing is this fits into a refrigerator. What we're looking at, this piece. And it carries them. Oh, I see. It kind of looks like the inside of the refrigerator. Wait a minute. Right here. Oh my God. Solve all the world issues over here all by ourselves. Huh. Let's move this over here. It's, this is just how it's supposed to go. Like, this information that's being sent through right now, this is when it's supposed to come through. Like, and think about it, you guys, if this would have came through at any time prior to understanding and me laying out their story with their elements that have been shown, we would be looking at this like saying, what the fuck is this? This is ridiculous. But because we have seen and I have pointed out the exact elements and what is the most important, it makes sense. What is this little thing? I mean, obviously doesn't make complete sense, but it is the story. I mean, this is now what shows up on his ceiling. Basically, it's the same piece of equipment. Same thing. It's just all different directions. They have it hanging. Then they superimpose something over it. They put deep fake over it, and then they have it hanging. Depends on what they want to put over it. So here's someone laying straight on this bed. Here. There. With the stick. That's the heart stick. To the left, let's see. I mean, someone really built a killing machine. Oh, interesting. This is the same bar. I know my things that has the painted number on it from the carnival. From the carnival. And it's a little boy. It's a little boy. Up in the carnival. Wow. Wow. Every element, you guys, they really work very, very, very hard to cover up each and every element. And I so see what they used right now. What elements they used to cover this stuff up. It is a work in progress. Because they had to do this for so long. Color. Every one of his pictures are so bad. Oh, interesting. This picture, he's showing accidentally he's in the room. Look at this. Here, Benny is all the way behind him is the room behind his head. That's the same room that I have pictures of that Don Wells is in. These are horrible. But let me show you guys something. Let me tell you something. I can match this right up. That's behind his head. And I'm not sure why he has that coming out of his neck. See, it's right behind his head. So I guess there are a few pictures that I really needed to get out there. Oh man, these are... I hope, and you know, I hope that the authorities are watching, because this is quite crazy that this is on YouTube for everyone to see. I mean, it's just, I have hundreds of these pictures, you guys. Hundreds. They're all the same. You guys, I have so many pictures of this thing going through people's heads. It's not funny. And there isn't a chance in hell that he could say that this is him. There's no way. It's no way. I mean, these just get worse. Like, so it starts looking like that, and then it looks like this. Well, that goes right through his head. Seriously? Look at this one. I've like hundreds, you guys. I could literally keep doing this and showing you all the guilt until my little FBI person calls and tells me I need to stop, because we're going to go figure this out. Every video is like this, by the way. They're all like this. You know, let me open chat. Do you guys think that this is gonna make a difference? Do you think that I could stop annoying them and they're gonna go check this shit out? Because I have enough stuff to post every day, every hour. I do. You know how I showed you the drawers looked a different way a minute ago? And it starts out with a bone, like those drawers in the back. They start out with a bone, like this. And then they change. Like halfway through, they're like totally different. Because this is the machine. I got this. I mean, I have this all the way down. But, you know, they're going to have to want to bust this open. I mean, seriously. They're going to have to want to bust this open. Because it's very large. It's going to be a very large piece of property. Very big, deep-rooted. Summer moon. Summer moon, summer moon. I could just tell the story. I cannot bring them to the story. It's like you could show a camel the water, but they don't have to drink it. They don't have to drink it. Here's the water. Now go find it. Go get it. We all know that's not Jody Sue. At least I'm saying her name right. All right, I think I have shown these. I think I'm where I have begun. Let me see. Yeah, so I feel as if I have really gotten a little bit more of the Summerwell's Missing Children story out there. And it is up to the authorities to go do something about it. All these eyeballs being removed is exactly what I showed you that happened to Summer. It actually goes right to Summer's face when it's done. That's the machine. That's the machine. This is Summer Moon. Here's Summer Moon's. It's her face in the beginning. Watch the eyeball. It's exactly what they did with there. It went to that. It's exactly what they did with Candace. And the reason they showed it for Candace is because it's representative of our summer moon. That's it. That's it. This is the machine. Pulls and pulls. Yeah. No, got it. I don't know what they're waiting for, right? Like, what are you all waiting for? I don't understand. For the people to turn themselves in? Makes no sense. But this is a massive part of the story. The massive part. And this is Summer Moon's story, you guys. This is on her video. Ignore my keyboard. But, you know, in time, they're going to go. One day we will really understand. Like, I have the story here, but one day we will really understand all of this. Like, all of this. You are looking at the summer moon missing children story that lines up with all the same elements as I just showed you. The children are really looking for justice. They want their story heard. They want their story told, and they want it to stop. They want it to stop. Justice will not come for them to just see everyone in jail. This is sick shit. This is some sick shit going on. And it's really, 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 really time, you authorities, to go get them. To shut this shit down. And really, really, really allow these children, our summer moon wells, to lay in peace. Seriously. I have way too much stuff that matches. All the way down to that little middle thing, that small little thing on his white phone matches up to the exact same shape and style and image as Robin has on the poster. That shouldn't be happening. That shouldn't be happening. And it definitely should be explored and discussed. So that's what I asked for. I asked for justice to reign. I asked for the authorities to do something about this. There's no reason that this should be completely open and not looked at. Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. To my subscribers, thank you. And my members, I love your support. Anyone that is here and really enjoyed what they heard today, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up on the way out. Thank you, Muffin Top and Donna, for being incredible mods. They're the only mods I probably will ever want to have. All right, you guys, have a wonderful night. I will see you tomorrow, and maybe tomorrow will be the day. Good night, you guys. Bye-bye.